Hello everyone, I am Dr. Rama and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, and today I am in front of you with another discussion that is on literature review and survey of literature. So we have already covered quite many things about research. Today the very important thing that we need to discuss is what is actually the survey of literature. It is a detailed study of literature that is relating to any kind of data, facts, figures, statements that could be related to assumption, definition, history, any kind of influence, etc. concerning to a particular topic. A survey of literature is actually a proof that a study is made on your topic or connecting to your topic. Sometimes what happens, a topic is very trending or is very new on which you won't be able to find much of the literature. In that case, what you need to do, you need to find some connecting topics that relates to your topic. Right, that's the way how to do literature survey on such type of topics, such type of trending topics that could be related to any kind of phenomena, any kind of problem relating to or surrounding your topic. For example, if I want to study on, say, impact of space tourism, we already know that there have been researchers or there have been papers which I can find on several websites like ResearchGate and all. Maybe that could be on, say, prospects and planning of space tourism, but it may be possible that I cannot find a paper that is written specifically on the impact of space tourism. So in that case, what we need to do, we need to find a paper that is on how space travel takes place, and that could be for any scientific reason. So we need to find out a relatable topic. Of course, space, somebody has went to space, but that could be for special other reasons. So that is a connecting topic on which we can work. For example, if I want to study on robotic assistance at the destinations, we know that implementation of robotic assistance is very new, right? The technology is evolving, and yes, we can find works in some countries on robotics, right? Of course we can find papers on robotic assistance and robotic technology and all such kind of thing, but specifically at a destination you may not find. Yes, of course you can find at restaurants. These are evolving, these trends are evolving these days. So again, a relatable topic can work out in this case. Next step is how to do the survey of literature, right? So first of all, you have to be very sure about the topic on which you want to do research on, right? Be sure about the area of research, right? And please try to mention the area specifically in your title. That is very important, and that will lead you to work out on a specific area and the population you want to study upon, right? Now the main aim over here is to find out the research gap and the research problem. So what is a research gap and a research problem? So research gap is something we call as absence of something in the literature and which has not been carried out, right? That is missing. Any kind of missing phenomena, you can say, could be the research gap. Whereas the research problem is, we can say, like a research gap leads to research problem. For example, if I say there is poverty in a region and there are no helping hand, so this is a research gap. But if I say because of this people are uneducated Because of this, people are starving. This becomes a problem. Now, there comes a research question. So, for doing a literature review or survey of literature, we need to find a research gap, right? If a study has taken place, find out the research gap. What is missing in that particular research? And that should be your concentration when you are doing your research. You can do a research on a repeated topic, but you need to find out something new, not exactly the same, right? You can cite them in your literature review, right? You need to provide reference of that particular journal, paper, book, right? Now, what is a research question? This is another topic of discussion. So, when you are studying, learning, exploring and examining in details about the research topic, that is a research question. Question will come in your mind. So, this is basically a path to solve a research problem by asking specific question to yourself, right? And on the basis of this, you will frame the objective of your study or research, right? Also, while you are doing literature review, you need to identify variable. Now, what is variable? Basically, a variable is a thing you want to study upon, something that controls, measures, manipulate in your study. That is variable. And this variable are of two types: dependent variable and independent variable. Let us understand with the help of example. People are poor in the region because of unemployment, or we can say unemployment leads to poverty. Okay, here unemployment is something that can be changed. People can be employed, right, by some or the other way, by kind of businesses or any kind of thing, by some helping hands. We can change something. What we can change is independent variable, and a thing which is actually leading, right, because of a certain change is actually dependent variable, right? So unemployment leads to poor situation. Unemployment is the independent variable, whereas the poor situation is the dependent variable. Now, on the basis of this, you will frame a hypothesis in your research methodology further, right? So research methodology is not it is another chapter in your thesis. So I will be sharing another video on that, right, where we'll be studying detail about what is a research hypothesis, right? So just for your understanding, I'm saying hypothesis is a statement that is yet to be tested. So it is you can say a tentative answer to a research question. And again, they are of two types: alternative and null, right? So helping hand does not create any impact on the poverty situation of a region. This is you can say null hypothesis, right? Or if I say that assistance from neighboring states or assistance or helping hands can bring economic stability in the region, this can also be in a negative form, creates positive impact on the rurality of a region. This could be an alternative hypothesis. So we'll discuss more on this. This was just for an example. So I hope you got an idea of what is a literature review and how you can do it, right? So try working on that. Find out more and more literatures, papers, right? Read the books, right? I have already provided you the guidance on how to find literatures, right, from where you can find it. So go through that. All the best.